introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. He's got a kickboxing record of 7-8. He's the ISKA 16 kg international champion, the New York State ISKA kickboxing champion, and an NCP bantamweight kickboxing champion. He is making his mixed martial arts debut. He is a Pakistani bear fighter out of Hornell, New York, representing Roots Combat Academy. He's standing at 5'6", official weight 135 pounds. He is Andreas, the Aztec Quiroz! Ladies and gentlemen, putting out of the red corner from Dalton, New York. He's a freestyle fighter representing Quiroz MMA. He stands at 5'9", official weight 136 pounds. He is Dalton Dizzy England. Your referee for this contest is Mike Walter.
135-pound MMA bout here for you this evening. We have Andreas Quiroz versus Dalton English in a much anticipated bout here. They both want fight of the night, both want performance of the night. They just want to put on a show for you tonight. Here we go.
There we go. I've been able to, train with both these guys. I got some rounds in and did some training with Dalton. With Dalton at Bone MMA. Dalton's very he's gonna throw everything at you. He's gonna throw the kitchen sink at you, man. He's got good wrestling. And we talk about Andreas, he's got everything, as a champion in kickboxing, and he's got the drive and the will to try to do this at the highest level.
We talk about the dangers of both sides. Dalton's power is kind of little unmatched at the 135 division. However, the longer the fight goes, the more it goes in Andreas' favor with his unlimited gas tank. So we know what they both have to do, and we're going to see it here tonight.
Yeah, and there goes the shot. And we're going to see right now, and this is the first time Andreas has been taken down in a fight. And Dalton just slide through into the half guard position right now.
Welcome to MMA.
And looking at this, back in the novice rules, ground and pound to the head right now.
Good top pressure here from Dalton English. Obviously, this is where he wanted to be against the kickboxing striker, Andreas. And he's doing good use of it right now, keeping that top pressure.
And you're sitting here, you want to say everything about the gas tank, this, that, and the third. These exchanges right here take away from your overall gas tank. These things right here where you have to grapple where you're not used to grappling take away from your overall gas tank. To get back on the feet, Andreas may still be able to, go out there and move how he wants to move, but it's not going to be at 100% because you are getting drained in these certain situations.
And it would be interesting to see how he uses that adversity to win this fight. Obviously, you can't point system your way out here in MMA when there's ground involved and you don't have much experience there.
Yeah.
30 seconds left to this first round here at the 135 MMA division.
Nice way to get up. Oh, here's the choke, though. Here's the choke. Here's the choke. He's got it locked in. Now, here's the thing about this. He sends the knee. Now, if he can wrap his leg around Andreas' back leg, he's out.
10 seconds left here.
There's a back kick.
Good spinning back kick with Dalton English. Good first round there from Dalton English, but something to say about stuffing one takedown as the kickboxer transitioning. Can that give you some hope, knowing that, yeah, he took me down once, but I stuffed one as well?
He got back up when it came into it, but he got back up. He got into some danger there, but you know, he's in a situation right now where he's down one round, and he's got to make that adjustment while he gets in the corner. He almost got put in a situation where he's going to get submitted.
Great first round there from Dalton. Obviously has the experience there at Bojo Gym, along with some high-level guys there to continue to try to get Andreas Quiroz to the ground. But again, he's also said in that fighter meeting he wants to knock him out with 4-ounce gloves. Will he go and strike with the striker or continue what's working right now?
Well, we got to see how his gas tank is going to be, how his muscle fatigue is right now coming out of those grappling exchanges.
Look at Andreas right now. He's hyped up. He's like, just watch it. He's like, here we go. Round 2 on your way here.
And also this, man, once you get hit by smaller gloves, the eagerness to actually go out there
Good right hand by Andreas.
and get hit again is not that high.
Good right hand there by Andreas. And that's something to say about the smaller gloves is the kickboxer did punch harder, and now he has 4 ounces.
Yeah, and you know, when you get those 4 ounces, his hands are moving faster now, right?
And they really are.
And now he's gonna have Dalton panic shooting, but fine.
Good stuff there. Good job by Dalton to bring him into the cage there.
And that's a shot. That's what you call a shoot.
And we
shot,
got
guys.
definitely reinforced cage here at FCP.
You're shooting across the cage to get that shot, to get that takedown, and that's what you got to do as a wrestler. And now right here, there in north-south, you know, not too much that you can do right here. Other than, you know, maybe, you know, you can sit right there and strike to the body. But here we go. He's got to choke. He's got to choke. He's got to choke. He's got to choke. Now that's good. Andreas is able to move around and stand back up.
And smart by Andreas Quiroz to get some space. He was like, I know I'm going to win with the striking. I had to stay striking. Pretty even going into the second round right now. 1 minute and 20 seconds left of this.
You see that? Mouthpiece is out. And Andreas is going for it. He's going for it.
I would just
now you see Andreas. He has his hand. He has his hand underneath right there, and he can pull. But now they got that. Dalton's got the single leg, and then he switched that out. Now they're going through this over here, and now he's got a head and arm right here up against the cage. Now if Dalton is able to get his right leg on Andreas left. Oh, he got out. He's got out.
By Andreas Quiroz. If I'm Andreas, I want to press the case, especially knowing that Dalton doesn't have his mouthpiece on. Good time by referee Mike Walters to give his mouthpiece on. But hey, we got 40 seconds left. We got 40 seconds left of this second round, and a pretty even second round. It might come down to this last 20 seconds. Good left hand by Andreas Quiroz. Good stuff there.
You got Dalton out here. Now he's panic shooting right now. You know, he's getting in these situations where the hands are faster than what he, you know, predicted, and he's in a situation where he has to shoot. He's got good head movement, but one of those are going to land.
End of the round here for round number 2.
And this is what we expected to see. You know, if Andreas is able to defend the takedown, it's going to be hell on wheels when it comes to being on the feet. And right now, I think it's 1-1 going into the third round.
I'm right with you, Moose. I'm right with you. Now we know what works for both sides, right? We need, as Dalton English, he needs to get to the ground to get that either submission or move around for 3 minutes. But we now know that he cannot stand with Andreas Quiroz, and Andreas looks fresh.
Well, Dalton has to. He gets the fight to the ground. He has to establish control on the ground to win this round and possibly win the fight. Have to establish control. He had control most of the first round. The second round, At the end of the first round, he let Andreas up, and somewhat in the second round, he let him up.
Third and final round here in your 135-pound MMA division. Dalton English versus Andreas Quiroz. Here we go, third and final round. This has definitely been the story, grappler versus striker, and we have a lot of success at having 1-1 going to the third. Good 1-2 by Andreas Quiroz.
These are big shots landing right now.
And he's very flowy right now. Andreas is a lot of flowy right now.
It's more he's just in control, you know. He's in control of the pace. That's a great shot. That's a good elbow deep shot right there. A nice way to take him down.
Take down there by Dalton.
And you see where he's got the technique right there, where he's pulling on the foot. He had to. That's a lot that had to go into that get that takedown.
We're about to see the fatigue factor of Dalton.
Yeah, you know, look. I mean, if he stays here and he stays on top and, you know, try to make, you know, some advancements on top, he can secure the round. This is still 2 minutes left in this final round.
I agree with you. It also is still too close. We saw Andreas get up earlier in the second round. If he does that here, we know that he has the striking advantage, and he could definitely secure that round for himself.
Yeah, I mean, that's the biggest thing. If Andreas can get up right now, and when you see Andreas, he's hitting the body right there. He's conceding that he's on the ground right now. Right, you may get to that point right there in which you concede that you're on the ground. But now he's working back up and he switched it, but he's switched into a guillotine. And he's out.
If he could stand up and regain the striking, great job by Andreas Quiroz, who now has a cut on his nose, bleeding from his nose. What a fight here, round 3. This fight is crazy.
The biggest thing is how you're going to be able to dictate where this fight is going to be played at.
Oh, it looks like Dalton's hurting his body. If Andreas could start mixing up some knees.
Yeah, if Andreas could go to the body.
Good stuff there by Andreas.
If Andreas is to jab to the body, you know, if he jabs to the body, that's going to be a deterrent of Dalton just shooting out of nowhere. Jab to the body, he shoots a knee. Look at that. That's another deep shot.
And if Andreas could circle out here so he doesn't get the point from defense, you see a lot here.
Well, right now Dalton's getting the shots, but he's not chaining them together.
And he's gonna keep his mouthpiece in.
Yeah, he getting the shots. He's got to chain them together though.
20 seconds left here, your final third round. We both know what they need to do to secure this round. Good right hand by Andreas Quiroz. He's hurt. He's hurt. Head kick. Andreas, this might be over. 10 seconds. 10 seconds left. Third final round. A lot of success. Good stuff by Andreas Quiroz.
That was a heck of a fight right there.
Something we need to everyone to understand is every time Andreas Quiroz fights, it's fight of the night.
It's a heck of a fight. It's a heck of a fight.
What an incredible fight. It looks like Dalton English is a little hurting corner. That helps Andreas' case. And
I mean, when we talk about the optics and things, you know, Andreas probably looks a little bit better on the optics right now.
I agree. And just look at him now. He can do like 2 more rounds.
Hardball rounds. Now we're going to the judges' scorecards. And all 3 judges have scored the fight 29-28 in favor of your winner by unanimous decision out of the blue corner, Andreas the Aztec Quiroz.
what a credible showing from the transition to MMA, Andreas Quiroz. Obviously a lot of success from Dalton English to get those takedowns. But hey, gas tank and striking prevailed at the end.